Good morning, everyone. Pastor Shawn here. So we talked yesterday about prayer, and one of the first things that we wanted to establish was that we can't really have access to God until we have access to his son, right? To Jesus. So we have to go through the cross. We have to go through the blood. We have to become children of God rather than enemies of God, which is what we were all born to be. Okay, so number one, we have to have a relationship with God through Christ in order for our prayers to be heard, in order for them to make any difference, in order for us to have access to the Father. And so now that we've got that out of the way, all right, we've got to get saved first. So what about those of us that do know God? What about those of us who are believers and who really struggle with our prayer life? I would know a great deal about that. Over the years, I have struggled many times, and I've had to hit the reset button and start all over and try different disciplines. And so today I just want to share a couple of things. And again, I may get back on here, and this may take a few episodes, but today I want to talk to you a little bit about how we pray. So a lot of times what you see in the body is we offer up these prayers and we speed through them so fast. How on earth we can really put thought into it, I really don't know. It's just this race to see how quickly we can get done praying. And folks, that's not how we talk to other people. That's not how we talk to our spouses. That's not how we need to talk to our Father. It's not a race. And we need to take a moment and process our thoughts when we pray. And I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's just the same repetition over and over, right? We just pray the same rote, sort of canned prayer. There's no sincerity. There's no heart in it. There's no thought that's taken place. It's just this blurting out, blah, 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 blah. And I just don't really think that kind of prayer life is going to help you much. I don't think you're going to get much out of it. And I don't think you are going to see a lot of results in that. So, even Jesus had to tell the religious leaders, look, don't pray because you think, don't use this vain repetition. Don't be like them. Don't just think you're going to be heard because you have a lot of words to say. Okay. Don't do that. God is not impressed by how fast you can say a prayer. And so prayer is communication. It's relationship. If you read John 17, I don't have it pulled up, but you go back and read John 17. You read that prayer, the prayer that Jesus offered up to his Father. You'll see sincerity. You'll see this process of Jesus really articulating his words carefully, him really making his points as he offers up his prayers and pours his heart out to his Father. That's the kind of relationship that he wants with us. He doesn't want this mechanical relationship. That's not a relationship. And so I want to help you this morning, okay? Slow down. Just slow down. Think about the words that are coming out of your mouth and give him the respect he deserves. Talk to him like you would a close friend. Talk to him like you would your spouse when there's really something heavy on your heart. You'll find that kind of prayer life will be so much more fulfilling and mean so much more to you and to God. Something else is we want to pray. Now, this is not a requirement. The psalmist said, and I believe it was Psalm 63, that I will seek you early. Early will I seek your face. There's something about prayers. I can't pray at night. I mean, I can, and I have, but I tend to get lazy and my eyes tend to get heavy. I'm not a morning person either. I don't really know what I am, but at least in the morning, like this morning, first thing I do before I jump on here is I pray. I talk to the Lord about a lot of things. I read my word, and it just feels like it gives me a great start to my day. So something you might try, if you have trouble praying at night because you fall asleep or you don't have time and things come up, hey, usually at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, there's not a whole lot going on and not a whole lot of things that can distract you. So maybe just something to consider is when you pray. If you're finding that the time that you're setting aside for prayer is always interrupted and you end up not praying at all, then maybe you need to change the time you pray. My suggestion, try early in the morning when it's quiet, nothing's going on, and you can devote that time uninterrupted between you and God. Something else I would tell you is, we know that Paul said in 1 Thessalonians 5 to pray without ceasing, right? That doesn't mean that, you don't do anything but pray all day. We have work. We have things we have to do. We have responsibilities. We have kids. We have grandkids. That's not practical. But basically what Paul is saying there is just be in a constant mindset of prayer. I think it was Spurgeon that said, I don't usually pray more than 5 minutes, but I don't usually go more than 5 minutes without praying. I mean, it's not going to be that dedicated prayer that we're talking about, but, it's something comes up. There's a prayer right there, Lord, help me in this situation, or you get a phone call. Father, I just want to lift up that individual and I just want to pray for that person. Or, you face something at work. Lord, just give me favor in this. Help me to have a productive day. It's just this constant, just sort of an awareness of prayer, just a mindset of prayer. Okay. So Paul says, pray without ceasing. That means throughout your day, every opportunity, talk to the Lord about it, but also set aside that dedicated time that everything else has to take a back seat. Everything else has to wait. It's just you and him. So just a couple of things to think about. Okay. Number one, listen, forget that vain repetition, slow down. That's not respectful. You don't talk to other people like that. Certainly don't talk to the creator of the universe and the one who saved you by his blood and by his grace. Don't talk to him like that. Don't race through a conversation with God. Number two, you need to pray. You need to pray when it's the best time for you. What time are you most alert? What time are you able to really be focused and sincere in your communion, in your prayer time with God? And lastly, pray without ceasing, all day, every day, constantly. Always be consulting and seeking the Father throughout your day. Okay. I really think those things will help you. We'll talk more about that, but that's a good place to start. So I hope that helps somebody. Hey, listen, if we can get our prayer lives off the ground and get them really fruitful and rewarding and fulfilling, I'm telling you, your Christian life will take on a whole new meaning. So there you have it. Hey, I love you. I'm going to get out of here. Have a great day. If you can make it to church tonight, 6:00 is our adult Bible study. And of course, we have lots of stuff for your kids. We have nursery, we have youth, we have everything you need. 228 North Oklahoma, FBC Mangum. I'm Pastor Shawn. Take care.